Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. We are picking up here July 2nd, start of a new month, and I was able to get our mechanic level up to level 2, just like I said in the last episode. So we now have level 2 mechanic, level 1 electrical. We can hotwire any car we need to. Let's head over to the fossil oil van over here. We are going to start off by hotwiring this. And thank you to those who left comments just pointing out that this car does indeed have 6 seats. From the front seat here, where we're sitting, we can only see the passenger seat. But if we go around to the side, we can actually access the other seats here. You can see there's one seat, there's another seat there. So same thing on the back or the other side, one seat. And there's the other seat there. So as long as the trunk is open, the back door here is open, we can access them. If it's closed, we can't. This is the same way that the ambulance worked in our last hardcore playthrough. So thanks for pointing that out to me. I completely missed that in the last episode. All right, let's hop in here. Let's switch seats to the driver's seat. And we should now... If we put that back, yeah, now we have the hotwire engine option here. So let's go ahead and try and get this thing hotwired. We may end up failing a few times. And speaking of failing, while I was doing some mechanic work, trying to get to level 2, I did kind of piece together that this little sound effect, it's still a critical fail. So apparently you can critical fail, or critical damage maybe is a better way of putting it. You can critical damage parts when you're successfully taking them out of off of a car. So like you could successfully take off the tire, but you could get that sound effect, and you could lose a little bit of durability on the tire. So again, something that I wasn't quite 100% correct on last time. So we do have this car hotwired now. I believe we will need to charge up the battery though. This is probably dead. So let's take a look at the battery here. No, actually it does have a good charge in there. Being a survivor car, I guess. Okay, so we just need some gas then, right? No, it does have gas as well. Okay, so this car is actually ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn this over. There we go. We got 3/4 tank of gas in here. And it's a little bit loud, but oh, it's got the backup beeper. Okay. That is not something that I want in my car, because I feel like I will be backing up quite a bit. That's going to attract a lot of attention. Same thing with the Spiffle van. That has a backup beeper too. Alright, so we might not end up using this after all. That's too bad. I don't think there's a way for us to disable that. Let's check under the hood. Seats, other, so glove box, radio, heater. I don't think there's any electronic options here. No, not that I can see. Okay, that's too bad. Well, we'll keep our eye out for another such van or ambulance, and perhaps we'll be able to use that one going forward. Heading back over to our police car, we pulled off this performance tire from a vehicle last episode while we were working on our mechanic skill. And I have pulled off another couple high-quality performance tires here, 72%, 85%. So we're going to install these tires instead of I think it's just value tires on this cop car. So we got 2 tires on us. Let's pop the hood open on here. Let's go to our tires. Yeah, look, these are just all value tires here. So let's go ahead and we will remove the lowest quality tires. We'll see if we get that fail sound. Yeah, we did. Okay, so it did fail coming off, even though it did successfully come off. or not fail, it did damage coming off. We're going to, so it's, yeah, now it's down to 51%. I think it was 52% before. So we're going to install our performance tire here. We'll go our 85% one. Okay, and let's uninstall the other front tire. We'll put the other performance tire here. All right, so that one failed, or well, damaged. So that's down to 55% now instead of 56. Let's go ahead and install this 72%. That was successful without an issue. And let's drop these 2 tires here. Okay, and we'll pick up this performance tire. And then we'll just uninstall, I guess, this rear left tire. That's 53%. No damage there. And we'll reinstall this one, 79%. Okay, so we got all our performance tires on. We have one more tire to change out at some point. But good progress. I do need to read the next level of mechanics to ensure we continue getting a good boost, but we'll have to worry about that later. Our main thing was just getting to level 2 so we could hotwire stuff. Heading over to our garden. We did get a lot of rain in between episodes. I had a couple of thunderstorms actually. So we refilled our rain barrel collectors. Everything got well watered out here. You can see our broccoli is ready to harvest. So we're going to go ahead and harvest these 2 broccoli crops. Get a little bit closer to level 4 farming. One more harvest should get us there. Let's put these in the freezer right away. So we got 11 broccoli from those 2 harvests. Let's go get our trowel. We will replant. What do we got here? What did I put here? I put broccoli there. Okay. Broccoli, tomato. I guess we could replant some potato in these 2 spots. So let's grab our potato seeds. And something I always rush through is the actual information about these seeds. I never actually have paid attention to these, but I did notice this the other day. Hovering over the potatoes here, it tells us what the minimum water is, average time for growing them, the average water needed. So it gives this minimum water needed and average water, and then how many seeds it requires. So potatoes actually take 26 days to grow. Cabbages take 14. We knew cabbages were the fastest. Tomatoes, pretty close to potatoes, 27 days. Require a little bit more water. Strawberries, 35 days. I don't know why you would grow strawberries. I guess for putting into a pie? With some berries, maybe? That's a long time to grow. 35 and requires a lot of water. Radishes, very fast, 16 days. But, I mean, it's not that good of a food. I guess it's just something extra to put into a recipe. 45 water. So very low water requirement. Broccoli, 32 days, so pretty long there as well. And then carrots, 15 days and 35 water. So you can see a very low water requirement. That's why we have these ones indoors. Let's go ahead and plant our potatoes. And I can just pick up our watering can. Someone left a comment about using these spray cans for watering as well, because I guess they hold about the same amount as a watering can. I didn't know that before, so that was a cool tip. So I have filled some of those up. We needed 65 average, so let's go 20, so it'll be 70 total in case we don't get some rain for a little bit. Digging our plot here. Hopefully we're finding some more worms while we're digging, so we can put those in our traps. So we'll go 50 and 20. All right, cool. So more crops planted. Our tomatoes will be next to harvest. These have to be pretty close. They're fully grown, just not ready for harvest yet. So the higher our farming level gets, the more information we can see. Once we get up to, I'm not sure which level it is actually. Once you can just hover over and it gives you the information. I'm not sure if that's level 10 or if that's a little bit sooner than that. But that'll be nice once we get up there. Save us some time clicking in. Alright, so let's drop this off. Drop that off. Take a quick look upstairs in the base. I did build out another room here. So you'll have to leave me some more suggestions on what you want this room to be. In addition to the room above us, the large room. Which you guys have already said is going to be kind of our cool item collection area. Our cool living area. We did get one worm, so we could put that on a trap later. Speaking of traps, I do want to see if we can make any other traps with wire or twine. Doesn't look like it's not giving us any other options, just fishing net. Survivalist, metalworking, farming, cooking. I think we've looked in here before. I don't think it gives us the trap recipes. Oh, trapper. Oh no, okay. Cage trap. Trapping level 3, okay. Alright. Right now we just have the wooden cage trap. We can make trap boxes though. We could try some of those. It'd be a little bit better than our wooden cage trap. 4 planks, 7 nails. Alright. Let's head over to our trap line. We'll make some of those. Oh, actually, I'm quite hungry. Let's go get some food first. And then we're going to go search the rest of the apartments above the downtown shops. Finish off Rosewood looting. So eat some food. Maybe just eat another quarter of this. So I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. It is 6:20 p.m. Generator is doing okay. We'll have to look at repairing this in the near future. It's down to 60% condition. Let's fill up our water bottle. Our clean rain barrel collector water. Should have enough nails. Yeah, I got 56 on me. Let's drop off our tools here. We'll hold off on any more mechanic work until we read the next book. So we can take full advantage of that boost. I already have some trees chopped down over here, so we have some logs that we can use for the lumber. Let's go ahead and saw up these 3. And spiked plank, drilled plank, sturdy stick, wooden cage trap, trap box. Alright, so let's make a couple of these. And let's saw up a few more. He pulled out his saw, or her saw. So we'll come back and bait these later tonight. Make some more trap boxes. Alright, so we got 4 in total. That's good. Let's go ahead and maybe we can place these ones out in the field here. So we can swivel that around. And we'll place another one over here. And maybe one over here. And we'll just do one right there. Alright, cool. So we have a total of 8 traps for small animals and then 4 stick traps for birds. Once I read the next level of trapping, that should help us level up even faster, having all those sources. Now, let's head downtown while we still have daylight. And we get through some of these other homes that we've neglected so far. And we have some zombies as well. So I think I'll just park here. And let's get out. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's put our saw away. Do I have a shovel on me? Yes. Okay, let's equip that, both hands. So we haven't really leveled up our blunt skill in a while. Let's try and get some more XP in that. God, that was a little bit risky with that controller. Alright, cool. Oh, kitchen knife. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll just head down to the next block. Make sure there's no other buildings for us to go upstairs there. Looks like there's some up here. And then we got the courthouse, which I think I can't remember if I went in there in between episodes. Alright, so let's head up. And we'll see what these places have to offer. Some oats. Okay, let's switch back out to our knife and our hiking bag. Yeah, I don't really need the water, but we will take the radio. Speaking of radios, I noticed when I was working on cars, another thing I noticed was some cars actually have premium radios in them. I thought it was just value tech radios, but there were a few that did have premium. So since we use those premium radios as distraction devices, it might be worthwhile just checking cars every once in a while to see if we can swipe a nice radio. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. Our electrical skill, very slowly. Well, we're about 20% on the way to the next level. So very slowly getting there. The heart starts pounding. Yeah, you know how I was talking about kind of like performance issues a while ago, a few episodes back? I did have a comment from one of you guys. This was a few episodes back, but you mentioned that turning off the blood decals, decals, can help improve performance. So I have taken your advice and turned those off, and I have seen a fairly substantial increase in overall performance. So thank you very much for that suggestion. We are playing on ultra gore, so I guess all that blood is just too much for a little zomboid to handle. Poor little zomboid. I think like driving around, especially this kind of corner, this corner up this intersection up here where there's kind of a concentration of bodies and bloodstains on the ground. Once I turned off the blood decals, I got like an extra 10-15 frames. So fairly significant overall. Go ahead and dismantle this TV. I might swipe this low modern table. Use it as a stand for our TV back home. Just move that over. Okay. Hit up the next apartment. Oh, there's a premium radio there. Some more black hair dye. Another radio. Advanced mechanics, just in case. More food. I don't think we have a mortar and pestle yet, so we'll pick one of those up. They're easily made, but nice to find one. Grab that radio. The radio hoarder. We'll keep that in the trunk of our car. Salmon we can take for the compost bin and for cooking. I did notice that our cooked rotten items have actually composted just fine. I wasn't sure if they would be able to compost, but almost all of our meat that we've put into the compost bin has now disappeared and has turned into compost, so I guess it does work just fine. More beta blockers. Read that. Don't anticipate there being all that many more zombies left downtown here. I think we've done a pretty good job of clearing them all out. That's just an alley. The bank. There's a couple dead tellers. Again, though, aside from decorative items like these potted plants, I don't think there's much in this building that we would find very interesting. Aside from possibly a kitchen or something like that. Oh, there's a zombie in there. Oh, there is a storage room with nothing in it. I guess we could always come back and dismantle stuff. Another water cooler here we could take if we wanted to. All right. We could probably mark this off the list. Oh my god. It's getting pushed around by that zombie. Security zombie. Another water cooler, some more rope. We'll take that. Although we do have like a bajillion ropes back home from all those pallets we've picked up. Whatever, that zombie will break out eventually. The travel office. I don't know. Did we check this out? There is a radio somewhere. Kind of dark though. We must have checked this out. Not sure where that radio is. It's a little bit too dark in here to see. Let's get upstairs. Oh, it is very dark up here. Might not be the best idea doing this right now. Maybe we can just sleep in one of these apartments. Pick up in the morning. Alright, so no zombies in the main room. Bathroom is clear. Let's take a double look, make sure we didn't miss anything. We are good. Okay. Let's just sleep here the night. And we'll continue in the morning. Bright and early, 6 a.m. Foraging for intermediates. Advanced farming. I think we should drop some stuff off at the car. Because we are full. Alright. Let me just go drop off some of the heavier items in the car. So the radio can go in. The low modern table can. And I guess these other radios. Quite a bit of food. That's nice. So we picked up all that. Okay. Continue on here. Grab the orange soda. Rotten peas. I don't think those will compost. Another radio. Okay. Next door. Nope. Baseball bat. Okay. We'll take that. Like, look at the golf club. Look how low that damage is. Just a horrible weapon. My disdain for the golf club has not waned. Vitamins. Have not really had to use any vitamins yet. Yep, some 308 rands. Maybe when we do the prison next episode, maybe we will end up doing another all-nighter. Search in the prison and use a bunch of vitamins. Yeah, so I mean, we are finding several. Alright, let's turn that off. Down to 32% battery. Doesn't really matter though, because we'll just be dismantling it. I wonder if... You know what, I'm going to try something here. I wonder if we dismantle... Usually when we dismantle a radio, we'll get... we'll get the battery back. Let's just place this. I just want to see if when we dismantle it, if it's going to be a 32% battery or if it'll be a 100% battery. All right, so that's the 100% one. This must be the 30% one. Yeah, okay, 32%. So let's pick that up again. Let's dismantle this one. Okay, yeah, so the battery remains 32%. Good to know. Good to see they accounted for that. All right, let's pick this one back up. Cabbage seeds. What's our... we're pretty close to being full here. Let's refrain from dismantling TVs for a moment. We'll get the food and that kind of stuff first. More important materials. And supplies. The bread, we might be able to compost that. Okay, Okay, so that's this side completely done. Our West Point map. I don't know how they are still in here and they did not break out a window. All that commotion going on outside. Let's remove a couple attachments off this pistol here. So I don't think we have a lot of lasers and red dots. So we'll take those and we'll leave the pistol. Okay, so that bag is full. Yep. Oh, another comb though. Let's take that. I hear another radio. It must be next door. Another premium radio. Rotten orange for the compost. How many we got left here? 2. Okay, let's finish these up. More tenants in here. We've somehow not been alerted by the alarms and all the commotion outside. There we go, a few more rotten items. Pizza. Let's test out this pizza. Let's see if this will compost. I don't think it will. Another hunting knife. We'll always take those. That's a fairly rare spawn for a kitchen. Oh, it's probably the radio that was keeping these zombies' attention. That's probably why they didn't break out the windows. Be my guess. This one's probably down to 32. Oh, 24%, even lower. Potatoes. More hair dye, more soap, more hair dye. And the herbalist, we have read that one. Okay. So that should be all the apartments. Take a quick look at our map again here. So we've searched everything above these buildings. So we'll mark these off. Just need to double check. Or is this the building we're in right now? Let's mark that off. That might be the building we're in right now. Or is there one more? Well, we need to drop off stuff in the car anyway. So we're carrying too much. Okay, so there is one more building. So we'll check that out. Let's drop these radios off in here. Some of this loose stuff. Quite a few rotten items. Red dot. More radios. That should buy us enough space to finish this off. Let's just park down a little bit closer. Oh, man, I got into the wrong seat. Alright, so these are the last ones. The last apartments. And the doorway up there... Is it over here? Yes. quite hungry here. Wouldn't be horrible if we found a bag of chips. Oh, 9mm rounds. We will grab those. Don't really need that stuff. Still lots of fresh water to be had in all these apartments. It's kind of why I feel like the high thirst trait, the negative trait, it's never a bad one to take. I don't know if I've ever actually ran out of water. There's so much water in these cities. Even if you're living outside of town. I mean, you could always, you're going into the city to do loot runs, you could always just fill up your water there. Oh, another shovel. Take that. More disinfectant that we don't really need. More 223 rounds. We have several boxes of those back home. Close that. Pick up this premium radio. I think we've completely replaced all the premium radios we used going to Riverside. So that's good. Expert foraging, I might grab that. I wouldn't mind, oh, 2 things ice cream. Wouldn't mind getting foraging up really high. Another good source of gathering food. Especially once you get high enough where you can find like frogs and stuff. The last hardcore playthrough was the first time I ever found frogs. So I wouldn't mind getting back there again. Okay, so that is everything for the apartments in downtown Rosewood. We'll drop this off and take another quick look at the map, see if there's any last items that we have, any last locations we have forgotten. So, I guess we haven't knocked off the courthouse or the school. I think I went to the courthouse though in between episodes. I'm going to mark that one off. Pretty sure I did that. The school, I don't know if it's worth going back there. I mean, the books are what you really want there. We've already gone for those. This restaurant here, what was that? Or is that just the hotel here? No, it's this building here. Did we search this? It's dead zombies, so I feel like we did. Pretty sure. Oh, there is some rotten stuff. Okay, maybe we didn't. We'll see if we can compost this stuff. Grapes for sure we can. Saucepan. A lot more metal that we can dismantle in here. Metal cabinets, or even take them for ourselves. Oh god, gunshot. Let me take a look at this van again. How bad was this? How poor condition. fairly poor. Fairly poor. But does this does have all the seats we would want. So we could take that for cooking. Let's hotwire this. Get this one ready to go. There we go, first try. The trunk is pretty small, but I'm sure if we repaired it, we could get more use out of it. Oh well, the trunk is 84% already, so might not get much more storage out of there. But that is an option. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for other options, but I think that is... Oh, there's a second story here. Where's the stairs? How do you get up there? Ah. A secret passageway. We have not checked up here. Oh, some actual living quarters up here. Or is this? No, it is. Yeah. Huh. Cool. Oh, and a big hiking bag. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode. It's a little bit shorter than usual. Hope that's okay with you. Let's go ahead and mark this last location off. So I think we can officially consider Rosewood searched. If there's anywhere I missed, let me know. But it looks like we've got everything marked off here. Yeah, so that's where we'll be going next episode, everyone. To the Rosewood prison. Leave me those comments down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later.